For over 20 years, the Grand Rapids African American Health Institute has positioned itself as a trusted voice here in the Grand Rapids community and its surrounding areas. By focusing on the needs that directly impact the underserved and marginalized populations, our pillars of community, advocacy, research, and education are the compass by which we are led to execute and develop programming and opportunities that will transform our community. Our focus on community was ignited in a different way as the world was thrust into COVID-19 pandemic. GRAAHI immediately went to work and established an infrastructure of over 20 partners to lead COVID vaccination efforts directly affecting the Black community. Through the collaboration, we were able to coordinate well over 20 stationary and mobile COVID-19 vaccination clinics that led to the vaccinations of over 5,000 people and continued the education of vaccinations for countless more. The impact of COVID led to the need for support in many other ways. We held over 25 virtual support sessions that were intentional for undergirding families dealing with the loss and anxiety related to COVID-19.
The Grand Rapids African American Health Institute knew our baseline. They knew the struggles that we have, especially as we age. They knew exactly what was needed.
Another major focus has been the need for African American blood donors. As a result, the Heroes for Life Blood Drive campaign was launched in 2022. This was directly needed to address this very dire need. Since the launch of this particular campaign, we have had well over 200 donors, many of which are donating on a consistent basis, ultimately resulting in saving nearly 500 lives to date. But GRAAHI continues to find such joy in its opportunity to serve our community. With our Rhythm Health Fair, it is a tangible example with having close to 2,500 attendees and over 80 community partners over the last 2 years. This particular celebration is filled with fun, food, fitness, and freebies, many of which are raffled off and given away by community partners that believe in the vision. As a major advocate for mental health and the access to care, with a grant from the Michigan Health Endowment Fund, GRAAHI partnered with and sponsored the Mental Health Clinicians of Color website, with well over 200 therapists from diverse backgrounds. But our advocacy does not stop there. Our recently updated Physicians of Color directory, with over 250 physicians of color covering a broad spectrum of service needs, will be fully released in January.
To recommend this program, I would give it a 20. Between 0 and 10 or 1 and 10, I would give it a 20. It's really been great.
In order to develop a user-friendly resource for both residents and health professionals, countless hours of research have been dedicated to the development and update of our Health Equity Index. Additionally, GRAAHI's research associate conducted research and developed brochures on nearly 50 health-related topics, with data and information about symptoms and risk factors, as well as a link to resources to support the community's ability to continue to monitor and manage their health. In an intentional effort to diversify the healthcare field and to expose our youth to opportunities in healthcare, Pathways to Careers in Healthcare has been established in over 12 schools in both the Grand Rapids and Kentwood Public Schools, partnering with over 6 colleges and universities and 6 healthcare systems, advocating for and influencing new admissions. Recruitment practices for both colleges and healthcare systems have been instrumental in the work that we do. Recently, with funding from the W.K. Kellogg Foundation, there's been an allocation of nearly $100,000 in scholarships to college students pursuing careers in healthcare. Our continued commitment to educating our community and making sure that they have access to information has come up in many different ways. We pride ourselves on providing articles and resources for the community, as well as providers. Creation of podcast series by subject matter experts, including physicians and therapists, and a library of books and culturally related resources have all been made available as the community continues to expand its health literacy. We believe that it is important that we have partners and funders that understand the vision and the mission of our organization. So we want to take this time and say thank you for partnering with us. Thank you for being a part of the transformation that we intend to continue in this generation and those beyond.